Hello everybody, welcome to another video. And today I'm going to go over Gesture VR. This is a app from the App Lab that you can get on your Oculus, and it looks like it came out this month on the 6th. So I'm going to jump into here. It's pretty much a live drawing, and you feel like you're in a studio, and it feels very natural in a way, given that you're on the VR goggles, but you still have that kind of natural feel like you're in a studio. And look at this. You got your own little drawing area to actually practice. So I did a video earlier today, but there was an update. So at the end of the day, I found out there was more people in here. So they added a whole new group of figures. So I figured I'd start over and we'll go from there. So the thing is, this is pretty much like your drawing class, and then you can sketch on here, and you can make this bigger. Grab this and scale it up and down. You can see it get small and get bigger, however you like. You know, your big sketch pads are about this big, right? And you can start sketching in here, following what you see. And yeah, it's a little bit of a workaround, trying to, not a workaround, but getting used to holding a control and not touching pen to paper. There's a little bit of a learning curve for me. But once you get it, it's kind of like those other apps that I use. The graffiti one, it took a little bit getting used to, and then the other one is Vermilion that I had to get used to. But once you get used to it, then you start to kind of find where you get more comfortable. But you can see there's different. I can scale this up, get a big chunky marker, and use that for shading. You can do different looks. So this looks like heavy charcoal when you check this off, and so you get that real thick line. So if you're like to draw heavy drawings, right? You can get in there. The other thing is there's a lazy brush in here, and you can get like pretty smooth lines if you're trying to get a little bit more smoother look. And this will probably help kind of smooth out those imperfections. If you do try to get this program, it is on the App Lab, so you might have trouble getting it through the store on the Oculus. I had to go through the computer to get it and get it downloaded. And go through these pages up top. These are some of my sketches that I did on the just practicing and playing around with this program, trying to get some fluid motion, kind of taking my time with it, going through, just different poses. You can switch your figure up there, and there's a lot of different positions and models. You can also rotate. That's what I like. You can rotate, so just one figure alone can get you so many different perspectives. On top of that, you can actually move. You can move your art canvas and get closer or further if you need a different perspective of the drawing or the person. You can turn off that censored the blocks on the model if you're curious about that. There is a censor nudity. You can toggle it on or off. I'll leave it on for now, just for since it's going to YouTube. You got females, you got male figures. You can go through there. It's pretty cool. And then you got miscellaneous. There's a lot of cool stuff there. And I'll go through them real quick in a bit. Let me go back to the pen. There's different colors. You can change your colors and probably get a different look. You could probably even do a whole painting with these colors if you really want to keep going through the color spectrum here. I don't know how that would feel. Maybe like a pastel. Right here's your timer. So when I used to draw, take some classes or go practice, they had these sessions where you would do 30 seconds and the model would stay in position for 30 seconds. But what was cool is that after 30 seconds, the bell would ring, or whoever would say next pose, and you were drawing, and it kind of loosened you up to get to like a quick, you're not thinking so much. You're just trying to draw, and you get the shapes in, right? You're just kind of drawing in the arms and getting your positions. and I'm left-handed, um, but most folks are right-handed. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do right-handed um, for some of this. Let's see how that goes. And then you got another pose, and so that bell helps you go to the next thing. You can change that 1 minute, 2 minute. As you build up your warm up, I usually do 30 seconds for warming up, and as you start doing more sketches, then go to longer sessions, 5 minutes, or even just however long you want to go, and keep going. So that's most of this, and it's pretty straightforward. If you need a delete, if you want to just delete it, you hold on to this, and then delete, hold on to this, start a new one. So the other thing is that you can draw in the air, and I don't know if this is for, say for instance, I had an art teacher and they're in the same session, because there is a multi online connect with friends here, and I don't know if this is for if you're doing a class and somebody wants to point out where your mistakes are. I don't really know the function for this yet, but it looks pretty cool. It's an option in there. You can draw in real time space, so it would be pretty cool to get feedback from somebody else who's an artist and trying to teach, or a teacher that's wants to teach in VR. Given all the stuff, you can take a photo here. I haven't tried to export anything from here yet. I'm still having fun just practicing, and that alone is just worked more than me just so far. Just kind of get practice in, just kind of drawing stuff, just getting the figure. And these are more kind of like serious drawing. My hand's still kind of getting used to just getting the strokes in, but you can see here, miscellaneous. So we got a lot of different things. You got the anatomy here to actually learn a little bit better. Let me get closer. Look at that. Good models and stuff like that. You got even hands. I can rotate it around if you want to get better at drawing hands. This is pretty cool. Let's see if I can get further. Look at this. Cool. There's a lot of different creatures. And then there's like an orc in here. Look at this guy. It's pretty cool. You would never get this in real life. You could, unless you're at a museum and you had something to draw, going from there. But on top of that, you also got the environment. If you want to change your environment, we can go to just an isolation right here. And then there's pass through. If you got the Pro, I saw somebody online using the Pro to draw real life. I don't know how clear that would be. I haven't, that'd be interesting to see. And then there's the learning thing at the end. So it teaches you everything you need to know that I've kind of already talked about. But what I like about it, there's good little stuff here and there. I love this program so far. Seems like the developer's been listening to folks on Discord of things here and there. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, you should check it out if you're an artist and you want to try to get a little bit better at drawing. Look at that. This fabric. This is a new model. I haven't seen this model. And I recently got this, so the developer said that they were going to plan to add more characters, and so this is pretty cool. I love this app, though. All these drawing apps. This is where I see VR going, and trying to actually, or not trying, but doing, where you're learning in something that you can learn in real life and actually apply this to other things. So you can just start, just getting in here. And for those who are left-handed, I'm left-handed. You can change it to the left hand. I kept it with the right because that's the majority of folks. And yeah, over time, if you're left-handed, you sometimes you gotta adapt to the right-handed stuff too. So I'm kind of a little bit of, I'll go back and forth. I can write on chalkboards with my right hand, so it's not too bad for me to go. Actually, I prefer writing with my right, so it's kind of weird going back and forth. But you can start to see where it's this. This is where you start getting sucked into this program, and you just want to draw all day. Start getting that. You can hold up. I guess you can hold up your pen to get get your proportions in. I don't know if you wanted to squeeze that in. Hold that there. Or I don't really have this there, but you can see where it's going. You can still do some of the stuff you do in real world. But yeah, I just wanted to share this a short little video of this program. And man, this is so cool where VR is going. So yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. It's really fun if you love to draw. If you're an artist looking to grow, this is worth checking out. So thank you for watching and hope you have a good day. Bye.